Welcome, Immortals. This is your Demon Lord Draconis the Hawk. Here today, we're going to continue where we left off with LB5, which is we're kind of on like Section 7 on Hercules Island. Also, in addition, just want to let you guys know that I might not be able to stream tomorrow night due to the fact I have to help with packing up for moving situations. However, I will be also on set. Should be on live on Saturday, so depending on like how things turn out, I will I'll probably catch you guys on Saturday after the night stream. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. And it looks like it's one of these quests where we get to read a story. First, didn't start the actual quest. Fighting your extinction native life forms. That's a very lively and festive line there. I see. Continue to patrol the area. Whatever you do, do not let them get away. Christina, we've located the Shadians. Seems that they made land at Hercules Island, as our troops are failed to check in for their regular report. Oh, sorry that they did not manage to survive. Oh, so they did not only manage to survive, they even are going after the temples now. They must have already have eyes on the Theo's very Romeo. It would seem that they are very much embodied the resistance, and never says that they were so embodied on the old human race they represent. I forgot something. I forgot to how to pronounce that. If Koyaskaya were here right now, I would have no doubts that she would be tickled pink by the news. Now you mention it, I haven't seen that fox bitch around for a while now. What happened? Did the foreign god bite her tails off over her failure in India or something? No, I'm having her monitor the place for the time being. Besides, the foreign god would never interfere with her affairs. There's no hierarchy between them whatsoever. I'm sure you know this as well as I do, that Koyaskaya is nothing more than a spectator. He is the arms merchant who provides just a bit less than her customers' needs. As far as we're concerned, she's never a friend or a foe. She is merely a vermin we need to exterminate when all else is said and done. That's exactly why I just want to squash her now and be done with it. If we put it off until the last minute, it might end up being too late to do anything about her. Alright, I guess I'll just focus on the meal at hand for then. So when can we go? Can I go now, Christina? You're not gonna stop me from killing Shadia anymore, right? Well, say something, damn it. You're not gonna tell me to let them go again or some crap like that. Try to tame your mindless bloodlust for once, Canis. We're gods, so our master deserves far more than respect to that. My brother is right. You're just like a stray dog burying his fangs at the slightest propagation. It's pathetic, really. I wasn't talking about you little brats. Just keep running around your master like a couple of sad puppies and don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Oh, fine way to show up. Oh, wow. Never expected to hear that sort of thing from a mongrel who just barely capable of following simple instructions. Man, it looks like Gil is not the only blonde around here that was wrong calling people mongrels. No power, brother. It's not as though that she can do anything more. So you got a death wish, huh? Why don't you just say so? I'll be happy to make 20 kebabs out of the both of you. Are you gonna start crying and begging for the gods to help again, like you did last time when you died miserably? Enough! You're all servants who have sworn a contract with me. I know how you can behave better than that. You may have your differences, but you all are comrades fighting for a common goal. If you insist on fighting amongst yourselves, you may do so after that goal has been accomplished. But Christina, these brats keep mouthing off even though they haven't done a damn thing to... Canis, it was you who wished to serve as a warrior, whereas those who serve as my aides. Your job is to facilitate communications with Zeus and myself. Of course, the nature of your work will differ. Or is that your way of saying you wish to come to Olympus in their stead? Like hell I ever set foot in that creepy old city. All those smiles everywhere you look make me sick. I'm sure Olympus is a grand and holy city. Savage like you could never hope to understand this utopian glory. Shut it, Bonnie! Well, what's it gonna be, Christina? If you're not gonna send me after them, does that mean that you're gonna let Odysseus go there instead? You better not be saying these damn twins out of my... No, none of you should go after him. Odysseus, Zeus has granted us a divine message. Oh? We have been authorized to make use of Artemis. I'm trusting you to handle the cleanup. Understood. Hey, Christina. Let me just make sure I got this straight. Shadia's on the island right now, right? You're really quite tense, aren't you? I know it must be difficult for you, but I had to refrain from asking Lord Christina to spell out the blatantly obvious to you. Indeed, Lord Christina knows full well what he's doing. I take it that we're just to disturb then, Lord Christina. Correct. I want you all to remain on standby, and one of the neighboring islands, Hercules Island. Atlantis' defenses are fundamentally Odysseus' domain. We should not interfere unless there is no other option. I trust that's all right with you, Odysseus. It is. Your consideration is necessary, but I appreciate it. All you need to do is sit back and wait. Very well, then. I look forward to seeing what you are capable of, Odysseus. Great. Come, brother. Let's be on our way. Hey, well, welcome in, and why do you want to kill me, man? So Sis can't even find the balls to let us have a decent fight. This sucks. I apologize. We didn't duel for a long time. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I could probably see about maybe on Saturday, like after stream, we could probably duel a bit. I apologize for your nation, Odysseus. I hope I won't deter you from focusing on your task at hand. Attention, all soldiers. Olympus has given us authorization. We'll fire the primary cannon as soon as we confirm Shadia's presence in Hercules Island. Does that mean we're going to destroy the whole island? Yes, it does. I see. That make him really happy. Well, now, let's see. All the more reasons to proceed as planned then. We will let them bear witness to the cannons powerful as Lord Zeus himself, capable of destroying entire planets, an arrow of the moon gods. Oh, speaking of which, there's actually new stuff came out last night. Apparently, there's like a new red-eyed zombie monster that's level 10. And then there's like a new zombie tuner in addition to. It's like a lot of like support for synchro. Although sadly no new DED stuff, but we'll have to probably wait and see. It's probably like next week because, well, next month because the fact too is like it's coming out in like a month. So, oh hey, welcome back. Where did you guys go? We went out to hunt some dynamic beasts, but I'm afraid we can't find any today. Too bad. Gotcha. Well, hey, don't sweat. Some days luck is not on your side. Okay, I won't. But where's Jason? Is he at the tavern again? Yep, the same as usual, just like yesterday and the day before that. It's nice to see something that things never change. I'm surprised that they don't make fun of him for being a drunkard. Is that a good thing? Well, yeah, I guess. I'm gonna be a soldier. Huh? Who is that? They'll be here in a few days, Timmy. You just have to be patient until then. I know, but I can't wait. Nothing's has happened these last 100 years. Hey, there. You guys are from this island, are you? You're the curious friends, right? Yeah, I guess. Oh man, I really never know what to say to guys like this. Hey, Timmy. It's glad to see you're doing well. Oh, hey, Crade. So, who are you guys? Oh yes, my name's Mashkiri. The new barber set? I'm drinking in a sec. Actually, I don't know if I'll ever get back into the kitchen, but yeah, I'm probably see maybe after I move and things calm down a bit. But it's gonna probably be like a really uphill climb though. But it's actually nice that the older units are still getting support, especially like Barbara. I wonder how her sister's doing though. Oh, it's good to meet you. Man, there's so many of you. I've heard there hasn't been this many non-islanders here for hundreds of years. Damn, he's talking about centuries like it would be with decades. So what's this island? I've asked the old men about it, but I've always just said things are the same here and there as they are there. But I don't buy it. I think there's gotta be something different about them. I mean, if there weren't, I'd be no point in the islands being separated like this in the first place. And there's gotta be a reason behind everything the gods of Olympus do. Is that why you want to be a border guard? Yeah, that is. Once I'm a border guard, I'll get to see what the things are like outside of the island. And I figure I can see what things like outside the island, but maybe I can that'll change something for me. The little pyro, Jesus Christ, dude. You sold that even though she's like a freaking healer? Oh, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I needed that because I felt like there's something caught in my throat. Does that mean you're bored with your life here? Oh, there we go. Nah, not at all. Besides, it's only 100 years old. I've still got my whole life ahead of me. Dude, you're a fucking teenager. How the fuck is he 100 years old? Those says more heal. Oh. More. Heal more damage. Okay. How are you? I'm guessing, what, like 300 or so? Yeah, I wish I was 300 years old and looked like this. Physically, I'm still in my 30s. Mentally, too, actually. Huh? No, that's enough of that. Anyway, good luck with becoming a border guard, Timmy. You do it with her shield, but you don't. Oh, gotcha. Thanks, I hope you'll be there to watch me at my trial. Well, I don't know if I can be sure for that, but I'll be sure to root for you either way. Oh, gotcha. Anyway, I better go, so I gotta run the errand for my dad. Okay, see you later then. Yeah, later. But it doesn't take a bright and cheery type to see what's going on here. Yeah, what's going on here? So you don't pick up on that error, huh, Master? Well, I did take up like a 2-hour nap, so, and woke up about an hour ago. I'm still waking up. Well, excuse me. I guess part of it has got to do with the fact that you're one of the island's few visitors. But I'm pretty sure that Timmy kid got a crush on you. Friday, at least I think he does. That's ridiculous. Of course he doesn't. Oh, I see. I can actually kind of pick it up. Well, we barely even spoken more than a few words to each other. How could that be enough to develop affection for me? Unless there's some other reason for his feelings. Well, this is also a guess, but maybe he thinks you're pretty. I see. Yeah, it's like, I mean, crushes actually start off with find some people attractive, and then once you get to know them, they can probably either first or end up dying real quick. So, I still think this all sounds very silly, so I don't think we need to discuss it any further. Okay, sure thing. Just don't have the guts to point out that she's obviously got a crush on Master herself. Oh, now come on. We still need to let Jason know that we're back from the temple. Right. I believe Drake has said this would be get Jason to understand what happened, although I'm still not sure what she meant. I wonder how things will turn out. Speaking of Jason, where is it? Oh, there he is. Aha, another day, another delicious drink. Although I've got to say, I'm surprised at people here. I've almost never seen being imbued abide by anything themselves. Still, that's got to be something to say for enjoying the trinket piece of solitude. If you say so. You're the kind of person who thinks that it's not a real bar if it doesn't come with some ruckus crowd, aren't you? Well, take it from me. There's nothing wrong with drinking alone and getting lost in thoughts of the old friends. Well, if that's the case, I guess Drake would definitely love Mickey's in my town. Yeah, you're lucky to even get out there without getting, like, shanked or stabbed or beat up. Damn it, Hercules. Well, sure, there's nothing wrong with, thinking back on friends. But in your case, it only ever ends with you muttering that same line. Just let me drink a piece, will you? Although now I think of it, I do remember this, like, one nightclub that was built in the place that used to be our mall. It ended up getting shut down, like, probably, like, a couple of months. And because the cops had to be called over, like, multiple times. We're back, Drake. Oh, hey, welcome back. Good timing. I was just thinking of closing up shop. You're not open that night? Kind of weird choice for a bar. What can I say? Everyone here cares more about staying healthy than having a drink. No, wait. That's not right. It's more like they're so healthy that they don't even need to get drunk. So this bar of mine is just something I do for fun. I've lost more money on it than I could ever hope to make up. Kind of like Twitch streamers. How long have you been here, Drake? Good question. I guess you could say that all the booze is kind of mixed up in my past, present, and future. And speaking of booze, there's an idiot here who's lost himself in it. Servant or not, you keep your promise, right? Then go ahead and wake him up. Okay, wakey wakey, Jason. What is it? Oh, it's just you lot. What's this about? If it has to do with join you, I already... Yeah, we just came back from the temple. Huh? What about the border guards there, huh? Did you fight them, did you? You idiots! What in the hell are you lot thinking? Not only the matter of time until Odysseus realizes we're here. Well, what else we could do? We need more, Theo's, prime media. You mean you stole some of the Theo's Cryomedia on top of that? Damn it, Gerald! Purpose of Cryomedia, or not, given the situation, there's no way he would send more of his soldiers here. And when he does, the vultures are gonna lead them to write to me, and then it will even occur for them to lie. I'll just have to run for it. That's perfect. Maybe it's about time you started thinking about sailing again, Mr. Captain of the Argo. Drake, this was your doing, wasn't it? Got it in one. Looks so cute. Whoa, she looks so cute. Okay, well, looks like Carlos has opted for Drake now. Wow, Drake, you look amazing right now. What about you? What are you going to do? If they find you here, and they will, they're going to kill you too. Is that what you want? Of course not. But I can't set sail on my own, and besides, Curse won't let me, even if I could. So I'll just find somewhere to hide here on the island. Luckily, I doubt the Odysseus is all that worried about me anyway. Any servant that can't fight or leave the island isn't going to be much of a threat. Drake. Don't worry, I can always come back once this is all blows over. And with enough time I bet I can figure out a way around this curse. Huh? It sounds like a lot of commotion going on outside. Oh, come on, don't tell me Odysseus' soldiers are already here. That's not what it sounds like to me. It sounds like somebody's upset about something. Yeah, let's check it out. Listen to me, will you? Hey, Sniper, how's it going, man? Also, shout out to Sniper. He's a fellow Con bun. He plays wild dancing and river games. Also plays violin concerts.
By humiliating
Also,
exposed, step on it
Yakuza,
with
as
your
you
pin
see.
heels.
He does
Hell
play.
yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, come on, phone, don't vibrate in my pocket right now. God damn it.
Well, this stream definitely just got hotter.
Okay, that was the worst. That was the worst coincidence that could have happened.
Well, of
Right.
course, Orion's on the stream too.
Fuck you, don't vibrate. I bet you'd like that, you pervert.
Anyway, check him out. In addition to all that stuff, he also does play Mario Kart golf, which he streams to as a part of community night too. So be sure to check him out, guys. Artemis is gonna blow up the island at any moment. You all got to evacuate to our island right now. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. All right. Oh, hey, Trick Eye Sock. What are you talking about, Orion? What do you mean? This can's gonna blow up this island? Exactly what it sounds like. Artemis is gonna fire her can at this island in order to take you guys out. Huh? He's telling the truth. This main unit has already begun preparations. It won't be long before she fires the cannon. Who are... I am Artemis. I rule over the Greek skies and stars. Is this true? Oh, is that true? How do we know she's not just pretending to be Lady Artemis? No, wait. They're still faking this divine light. Strictly speaking, I'm just a terminal. Something closer to Artemis is familiar. What am I doing? I shouldn't be procrastinating myself right now. Huh? No, wait. Is that one of the gods? Come on, Timmy. Get down on the ground already. Right. I repeat, my cannon is targeting this island as we speak. The only way to survive is to run away from here as fast as you can, even if it means swimming to... Run away! We'll never do that! Yeah, I figured. They've been here their whole lives. They probably can't even imagine living somewhere else. One of the gods is finally paying attention to us. Why will we be afraid to die? Oh, shit. Then this is like one of the major flaws of beliefs right here. It's like, now they're throwing themselves needlessly. So that's how it is here. Are you freaking nuts? I don't know who you are, pal, but if anyone's nuts here, it's you. Yeah, you don't want us to run away. To give up the art of bathing in the moon goddess' sacred light. But you're all gonna die! Then? I knew it. I had a feeling this is what the people would choose. Thank you, Lady Artemis, thank you! I suspect defects and bash from Memphis. This is the greatest end to our lives that we could have possibly hope for. Oh right, I almost forgot. You on islands there should probably run for it while you still can. But we can't. What about you, Timmy? Don't you want to escape with us? Me? Of course not. I'm staying right here. But I thought you wanted to be a soldier. Huh? What are you talking about? Having the gods accept us is way more important than being a soldier, right? I mean, it's a shame that I won't get to see you anymore, Kade, but there's no way I can pass this up. I'm sorry about that. That's okay. I understand. Well, what are you still also doing here? The farmers is selling the ship. We don't have a moment to spare. Yeah, we need to get off this island right now instead of like wasted arguing with religious fanatics right now. So come on, we need to get ready to leave now. If it is possible for these people to escape, then it won't be the hero's job to stay behind to help. If they refuse to escape, then helping them isn't our responsibility. Come on, let's go. Can't believe I'm saying this, but Jason's right. Wait, what about Drake? Well, shit, this is a little more dire than expecting things to go. But nothing to be done now, yeah, because she's dead no matter what. Guess this is goodbye. You don't have to stay here, Drake. Please come with us. I told you I can't as much as I would. Good. There must be a way. I'll carry you myself if I have to. You're weirdly sweet on me, aren't you? I guess there's another version of me that must have helped you guys a whole bunch before. But it's okay. I've got to go. I'm going out with some booze that isn't the worst way. Looks like I'll be taking a page from your book, Jason. Speaking alone and getting lost in thoughts of old friends. I see. Thanks for everything, Captain. Don't worry about your tab. I'll make sure to leave it right where it is. Thank you. Yeah. Goodbye, Captain. If we're on my ship right now, I'll be happy to award you with the title of Navigator First Class or something. But here on land, well, it just won't work. Drakasak. Yeah, I think I will. There we go, all set. Good, looks like we're all on the same page. Now we... Oops, just 1 second, monster guy. Jason! A key? That's the key to the chains locking my ship's helm in the plow. It's your ship now. You want me to use the golden hind? But that's yours. It'll just disappear when you do. No, it won't. It's not as long as your reinforcements existed with some Theos Gramina. Wait, are you saying... Once you do that, it won't be the golden hind anymore. It'll be the Argo. Besides, that's the captain. What's the captain without a ship? Damn it. Alright, fine. I'm not so high-minded as to turn down a gift being given in earnest like this. But I don't want to hear any more complaints of what I do with your ship after the fact. You got that? I got it. Oh, and here. This is for you guys. What's this? I think it's some kind of treasure belongs to one of the gods here. Go on, take it. I found it at sea when I ran into the biggest sea monster I've ever seen. It was glowing so bright it practically screamed, "Look at me! I'm the heart, so go ahead and plunder it." I can't believe it. It should be impossible, but it's real. This is really my Poseidon's divine core. But how did you get this? You're a human based on heroic spirit. How did you possibly defeat Poseidon? Oh, I just happened to get lucky. The wind, the waves, and my luck, and they were all going my way at the time. Of course, I got slapped with a hell of a curse to make up for it. Now that hurts so much to breathe to that I even think death would actually be a relief. But I have a feeling something that told me that I couldn't up and die until I pawned that thing off to somebody else. I can't believe it. You were holding on to something that is valuable all this time. Whoa, they almost said something way out of character for me. Well, go on. You better be out of here before it's too late. You sure as hell don't want to get wiped out because you stuck around shooting the shit for too long. Yeah, you're right, Captain Drake. And I won't let your hard work go waste. Rest assured, I'll take a tiller from here. My file feels heavier than expected. Maybe all your unhealthy living finally caught up to you? We're servants, damn it! We already live our lives! That said, I was pretty mentally blocked for a while. That's probably what's causing it. Damn it, these dynamic beasts! You're gonna slow us out now. I guess I have to break out my soul sword for this. Hey, Trikasak! You're your master, right? So, show me how the hell you can put me to use. If you do a good enough job, I'll consider teaming up you to be this backwards thinking way out of this mess. So you mean forward thinking? Absolutely not. Know why? Because I despair always sneaks up on you from behind. All right, all hands on, ready your weapons. We need to finish this lightning quick. So we have to get off of this island now, and that's how Drake has to go too. Speaking of things going, actually kind of wondering how things will go for the Game Awards tonight. I'm sure some like new reveals and stuff. mean, apparently there's gonna be like a new Crash Bandicoot game show up. This one, Impossible Real. Can't remember what else is showing up though. Although, probably hopefully some good things from Square Enix, maybe like a new Tomb Raider game. Especially since the anniversary is coming out next year. Well, is this year, and then next year they're gonna re-release 2 more Tomb Raider spin-offs onto like the Switch. I hate this. Feels so sluggish. Looks like you're not using any of those nanomachines yourself then. No, I'm not. I wanted to avoid getting mixed up with gods here as much as possible, although it looks like that might not be an option anymore. Come on, you useless good for nothings. Run, damn it! We sussed out the situation in as well. Do hurry. My ship's already ready to set sail too. We can leave at any time. Oh, and I've already found the Golden Hind as well. It's the ship closest to your current location. I've just sent you the coordinates. I expect using your navigational assistance to find that ship. Escape the island would be your best bet. We're just received. We're almost there. Okay, section 8. Argonauts head out. We made it to the Golden Hind. Jason! I know, okay, Francis Jake. I'm taking your Golden Hind for myself. From here on, you take orders from me. You got that? There, Captain. Okay, I sent the Theros room onto the ship. Sorry to repairs now. Good, that should take too long. In the meantime, all hands prepare to set sail. Hey, Armis! Armis! What are you doing there? Come on early. I'm afraid I can't go with you. I'm forced to say sinks to the main unit. If I board that ship, to know exactly where you are. Are you serious? And I know for a fact that she's gonna shoot me. After all, no, I should not say. It's my fault that things turned out this way. I've made it enough trouble for you as is. It wouldn't be fair to pose further. Artemis! I'm not Artemis. I'm just an observational unit. I'm nothing more than a 4-digit model. That is, it comes after the main Artemis' name. Still, it feels really good to know you respect my individual existence, even if that existence is about to come to an end, along with this island. Goodbye, Orion. Take care. We're about to set sail. You coming or not? Artemis, I'm sorry. Please don't mind me. Think you're better when you smile. Aww. Okay. From this point forward, in accordance with the promise I made to Drake, the Golden Hind will be known as the Argo. Our first order of business is to get away from this island. And our second is the rendezvous with the Royal Fortune and the Naturist. Now move it! Time's not on our side. Oh, that's actually a nice shot. Shoot down. Shoot down. Shoot through. Shoot down. Shoot through. Gorge out. Pierce. These are the only actions she's allowed to perform. They are all she knows. Go, Jason. Hey, welcome in, Jakester, and yeah. In this mode, Jason's actually being pretty awesome. Her role is to shoot down those who would oppose the gods. She takes no pleasure or joy in this task. It feels much the same as defragmenting her data stores. Relax, calm down. Her remaining emotion units continue to work to such concerns. He has no records nor memories of the time she would has performed her task. She cannot be bothered to remember them. How many thousands of years has she been floating through space? How many times has she used her arrows for holes in the eye? It feels as though she's been firing arrows as regularly as a light. She dispatched as a terminal, and part due to her advanced reducer central processing unit. But the terminal's reports were so incoherent and riddled with emotion she had to be unusable. She considered scrapping the terminal, but decided to give her day of dissolution. Her terminal produces squad. She will perish along with everything else. Humans have no value. Their only use comes from serving the gods. Humans have no freedom. Their only worth comes from performing tasks given to them. Humans have no will. They are solely the domain of the gods. Behold the limitless Olympus. Behold the great city, built on top of the grand and stellar mountain range. What else could achieve such a glorious height but the power of the gods? Receiving coordinate data and authorizing arrow use. Low primary reward from the observation unit incoming. This is wrong. Do not fire. Alert. Dismissed by the controller unit. This shot is made in order to demonstrate the power and glory of the gods. Besides, these humans were discarded from the beginning. They should never have been allowed to build a village, let alone a civilization. It must be destroyed, every last bit. Damn, that is really cool as fuck. Here it comes, full speed ahead! So that's Artemis's arrow. Yeah, we need to move fast because the tsunami's gonna merge when she hits. The light of the gods! It's here! It's really here! At last, the god has finally paid attention to us! I'm so happy my heart could burst. It's been ages since we defects were banished from Olympus. We live our lenient lives for thousands of years, and some of us have been waiting for hundreds of years. Hey, Owen, how's it going? Welcome into the stream, and how goes LB5 for you? The gods have been with us. Some know me and our existence. For thousands of years, we dreamed of your return, and it took thousands to accept that it would never happen. We couldn't even choose death. All we do is keep living out for days. But now, at last, a god is looking down upon us once again. This is awesome! But the difference thought that keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Why did Quadri seem so sad about this? Those other people aren't from this island, so they can't understand our joy. But in the same way, I can't understand her sadness. Maybe this sadness I'm feeling, maybe I'll never get to see her again now. I think at 1 or 2 arrows ahead, you haven't been... Ah, gotcha. How's that as a wing going for you? Yeah, I never even get to see her again. I'll never be able to see her again or remember her smiling face or ask why she said her. Or to see her again no matter how much I might want to. Hell, I won't be able to be conscious. Oh man, maybe I should have gone with the map for... Yeah, it's too fucking late, buddy! God. Well, every guy's got to set sail at some point. And people can't run away anymore and get left behind. That's just how it is. Yeah, it's sad, lonely, it sucks a whole lot besides that. But in the meantime, here's to you, Troy, guys. May your ship be blessed with the luck as good as gold. I'm gonna say a single island vanished from Atlantis to sea. That's better. Now I can finally get rid of that the noise. Yeah, it's gonna be felt for freaking miles. God, we're really kind of getting close. Hey, anyone fall overboard? I'll do a head count. Master! I'm fine. How's Orion? Captain Neiman. Oh, Mercado. I'm okay, but I can't wait to get back to the border. All good here. Faraday. Yes, I'm here. Orion. Yeah, I'm okay. And there's Jason. Good. All 7 of us are present and accounted for. Hey, what about Fu? Hey, this is my ship we are on. Make sure you address me as captain. Aye, Captain Jason. Well, that's easier than I expected. Yeah? Ryan, are you sure you're okay? Well, maybe not entirely. I know full well that it wasn't the Armis I know. But even so, right at the end, I just needed more for a while. Don't worry, I'll get over it before we reach that sign. Yeah, it's okay, man. Just take a seat and you lost your fight. Great, thanks. Hey, Captain, there's something bringing a bunch of water up ahead. Is that well? No, or maybe a dynamics. Right, make sure you have your weapons ready. Don't worry, that's Da Vinci. Suck mesh. Da Vinci? Seriously, I thought we were cars at that time. At this point, you might as well accept it because we are just always. I don't like to skin their teeth, Kordoff. You rang? Hell no. Well, I guess I did. Now that they fired the cannon once, we should have some time until they can fire again. But that's not exactly reassuring. It's just we make land on a nearby island as soon as we can. I'm with you. So it's the fault to the carrier. Sir, you know which island is closest to us, though? Of course I do. That would be Urtek Island, now to the north. Vertical Island is huh? That's the name alone, so tough to make me go hate there anymore. But any point important in a storm is all that. Let's go. Hold on, hold it. You don't think our summer location is a little unbalanced right now? I'll come back to the port. There's no point in me being here anyway. I have been. Now you, the one with the twisted personality. Who, me? Yeah, that's fair. You stay on my ship. That goes for you too, Orion. Hard day, you can go. Are you sure? I'm happy to help. Your help is well more than overbearing, physically and mentally. Okay. In that case, I'll be delighted to have you join me on my ship. Madam, Lady Mashkiri. Oh, and Master too, of course. Oh, I see. Yeah, you got to go down for a moment. Foo. Oh, there's Foo. Oh, and now I'm feeling better. I can make more subs again. Hey, they should at least be able to handle the ship's odd jobs. All right, you're a brave and easygoing Marines. Yay! We got this. Ah, so that's what you meant. Welcome to the Royal Fortune. Start scrubbing the deck. Woohoo! They will stay on the Argo. Woo! But you always wanted to sail on a legendary ship. It's just so. Well, you're all Nemo cones, so you should have no problem with keeping the boat ship shape right. Of course. After all, we're Nemos with the power of Triton. That said, we don't think we'll get along with our far beside very well. No problem. All right, set sail for Urtake Island. We can worry about this sort of hellscape that awaits us there after we finish making our getaway. God damn. They really blew that to Kingdom Come. It's like nothing like a freaking freer now. Jesus. We've confirmed that Hercules Island has been obliterated. Amusing how it be the same fate as the service of Hercules we were so concerned with. What else? The sheer ships were seen leaving the island right before a weighty armistice arrow struck. They're clearly headed for Take Island next. However, it will take some time until late armistice is ready to fire another arrow. Send in the squadron Beauregard. Oh, and one more thing. It's time that we decide where we're going to send out the dog. Yes, sir. Yeah, so now we're going to face it. We made it. This is Rate Island, Drakasak. Oh, and this may be able to too little too late, but I should be calling you Master? Yeah, you can want. Yeah, I'm okay if you call me Master or Drakasak. Really. Okay, Master it is, and this is such funny ring to it. How'd we end up in this cave? Figures that be Gigamic beasts lurking here. I guess I have to take care of them quickly. Go on then, get to it. You want me to take care of them quickly? You better be getting in here to help us. Fine. This is such a pain. Yeah, Jason, it's like... You say you want to take care of it, then you just basically push it off on someone else. But then again, there's this classic Jason here. Speaking of Jason, I remember in his in the actual myth though that he had basically Medea basically butcher her own brother as she was like trying to leave with her and stuff. But and also right in front of her father too. So I do feel sorry for Medea though. Because yeah, like after everything that happened in the death of her kid, she had to go back and basically help her dad like rebuild, which definitely was awkward, and they definitely had to like rebuild like any like damaged relationships going on there. Though there's actually some stories that actually said that Medea actually didn't murder her kids. That was other people that murdered them instead. Oh god. That's God Sparkles, wasn't it? So, for like the person that said that she did it because of the fact that murdering Jason's second wife, that basically they would come after her kids and stuff, or have like a fate worse than death for them. So that's why she had to go. Although the reason why she did though was because Jason decided to just divorce her and just leave her like there just to become like a king. Alright. Not to blunder to point out that it's all said and done, but Hercules Island is completely gone. Armistice's primary cannon destroyed it with a single shot. Let me ask you something, Holmes. Were these people so willing to accept their death? I mean, most people would do their damn near anything to avoid death. No, certainly I will. Well, unfortunately, Gordoff, they're like people when they're like really attached to like religion, they will do anything to uphold and please the religion, even if it means if it means by dying or by committing suicide. That kind of thing. And that guy, I remember like, Jonestown is like a big example of that. So even if the people in China were terrified for their lives, it looked like the Qin Shi Huang was about to kill him. I'm sure there are some things we just can't run away from, no matter how much we want to. I dare say, everyone that comes across something like that at least once or twice in their lives, but that doesn't seem to be what's happening here. Indeed, it wasn't. It's probably because the gods will be gods. What do you mean? For those of us in ancient Greeks, the Greek gods could be fickle, cruel, generous, and all depending on how they were felt given today. Although, the only good god among the bunches I have to say is Hades. They weren't fair or reasonable, but they also made them more human. That's true. For as far as we're concerned, the gods were closer neighbors. They could be friends, enemies, even lovers. And no, that's definitely true. Oh, you even have Poseidon's blood in you. I might be Captain Nemo, but I'm also Triton. Oh wait, does that mean me and Orion are first? Oh god. This is like that one Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that I've heard about where basically Arnold Schwarzenegger has like a twin who's actually a bit much shorter than he is. I guess it wouldn't it? Us brothers? No wait, you smell like a shark with that aroma around you. Shut up, I don't care, my point is. Oh, sorry about that, guys. The big difference between this law spell and proper human histories, people, is the perception of the gods. And that's not all. Unless you find a way to take out Artemis, you'll never have hope to climb down the tree of happiness. Precisely. Whoa, what the heck? Sorry about that. I expect that the tree of happiness will be up to tremendous resistance to being cut down. Artemis will take advantage of that and fire on us, and then we'll be all done for. Okay, there's something up with bow. Should be our first priority, as suspected, is doing something about the mechanical Artemis. Although thankfully it's like I can still read it up on here. So once I go for this dialogue, I'll see about fixing it real quick. Ideally, that would like to use as a noble phantasm destroyer. Is there anyone here among us with a noble phantasm capable of destroying a mecha god in orbit? Stop wasting our time, Sherlock Holmes. We know there's only one of us who could have pulled that off. Yes, quite right. My apologies. Alright, I'm afraid you're our only hope. Just a moment, Holmes. There's something we have to ask before we can get to technical possibilities. Can you bring yourself to kill Artemis, Orion? It's not about where or not. It's where I will or not. And I will. I have to. In fact, I have very compelling reason to do so now. Whoa. You're not talking about getting revenge on her, are you? No, it's not that. I'll never fire my arrow for revenge. I can't. But that's okay then. Very well. The next question is whether no offenses if we get capable of destroying her. No, not at this point. I don't think. Figures. Let's show you the footage we captured once more. The fishing near Nemo, what do you make of her from an engineering standpoint? Never mind, guys. Looks like it's mostly fixing itself. It looks to be about make that 1.5 kilometers long. Also looks like you can control her movement. She doesn't orbit the planet like a satellite. The only thing I can say for sure is that this technology far surpasses anything humanity has as of 2020. I guess that's the primary cannon of hers. It's the only weapon she's got. Apparently, it's called Shooting Star or Tigura, that gold that pierces the planets. At least that's what Armus told me. And yeah, we shown how powerful it was when it destroyed the island. We have been hiring ways for 07 when she fired at us, but the shopper and the naturals around it have been vaporized. Looks like her weak point is where the section we need to target is one that kind of looks like the head. Given how thick her armor is, the primary cannons feel, I say safe is their own shot. Of course, it's going to be real difficult to reach with a run-of-the-mill no phantasm, and not to even discuss sending you to space with her directly. But on a bright side, at least we know how to target. All we have to do now is figure out how to hit it. Given how this last spot is, we'll be bound to find something we can use to shear it down if we just keep looking. At least we might, right? That's possible, yes. Now I have a suggestion. I say once we make it land, we ask the villagers if they are seeing any other outsiders by which they mean service. Then we will make our way straight for the temple. So we can get more nanomachines? That's right. We're going to take all the Theos from we can find and use it to power the hell out of Orion. Simple yet effective. Speaking of the nanomachines, let me tell you what I found in my analysis of them. Their components are completely safe. There's no sign of a toxicity and no way for them to erode their host's cells. Even their replication process is secondly limited to improving their host's body performance. There's also the limiters in place to prevent the machines from consuming too much energy, overseeing the host's metabolism or otherwise going berserk. Made out of a metal that doesn't exist on Earth. I think we should call it Arcrium until we learn otherwise. Or Calcum. I guess that's nanomachines aren't what Buddha had in mind when he came up with the idea for it, but yeah. You know what they said about hindsight? So basically, we're still looking for our villagers' temples just like before. Yeah? Right. Of course you have to... If you run into any other service who could help us, like your recruit him too. Because that's pretty sure that we could all use the help we can against Odysseus. You think they'll be willing to join us? That'd be up to Jason and Drukar to negotiate to those. Yeah, we tried to hire the strain. How about you just mind your own business and leave me to me? This is just a pain. Alright. Are you sure you're willing to fight? Yes? Is there anyone here that doesn't came here or would just rather have a wait just wild days until the world disappears? Here, right here. Where's your own hand? Relax, I'm just kidding. We'll cut it out in the proper... We'll cut it out. Poor attempts at humor, such bad taste are the last things we need around. I'm coming to, of course. I might not be as useful in the front lines as I am assassin, but I'll make sure your backs are covered. Don't go and ask me if I'm decided it's going to go down fine a long time ago. Likewise. I mean, what's the point of living in a world where hardly anybody is at all my type? Is that really all it boils down to you, huh? Looks like I told you. I've already made up my mind to destroy Armus. As for us, well, I don't think we even have questions, right? I see. Alright then. But in that case, you're all gonna do exactly what I say. What? Oh, no, what? Me? Is there any of our service who knows more about the Greece than me? How about the one with the experience leading the crew? I guess you have a point. I'm just a hunter, so if you want to lead, be my guest. No, slow down your role here. When it comes to defending humanities, we're the ones that be calling up. That may be, but when it comes to the fieldwork, I don't depend on anyone's calls but my own. Well, his choice of words aside, it doesn't sound like make a sound argument. I don't know if this is because of Odysseus or because of the lost but simply so fast, but we have been losing our connection from time to time. But we'll need someone on whom we can provide precisely give instructions when necessary. Don't worry, I'll be sure to take Drukasak's or Master's opinions into consideration before making my final calls. In turn, we will provide information if that's where we see fit. I believe this should be a suitable argument for at least for the time being. Oh, very well then, but you make Sam sure to take our options through consideration too. You hear me? Remember, we are conquered no further than 4 wasp belts today, and cut down the tree of business and reach 1. Yeah, I got it. Alright, so first, we're gonna split up into 2 groups. One group to look for the village, another for the temple. Would you be would it be better if for all you to stick together? Right, effectuate the name of the game. We have no way of knowing when Odysseus might figure out where we are, but from you go look for the village. You should already have a fair idea where layout of the island, seeing how you're a carrier and all, right? Fair enough, understood. The rest of us will head for the temple and get our hands on this nano machines. Our first priority is Orion, and we better power up the rest of us as much as possible too. Also try to find some ways of where to go next. Oh, and some more servants. Where you at? You got it? Absolutely not. It seems that is only because we have so little to do at the moment. Anyway, we're going to do this, so we may as well get to it, over with it. All hands, get going. And keep your transmissions to a minimum. There's no telling who might be listening in. New Argonauts, move out! Alright, it's got points. The naturalist. It's so good to be back on the ship. Are you doing okay, Da Vinci? Sure, I just say I'm doing pretty good. I'm not sure if this is thanks to the nano machines or not, but I don't even feel any pain anymore. You were feeling pain? Isn't Nemo the one who feels me back when the naturalist takes damage? For the naturalist, yes, but not for the shadow blower. Right now, the naturalist is like a protective outer shell around the shadow blower. So while I can take on damage that outer layer suffers, I can't do the same for the inner one. Really, is that true? No, don't worry about it, Cody. Really, this is no big deal. The worst that happens is I get a little sleepy sometimes thanks to all the thinking I have to do for the repairs and the recalculations. I think you're treating myself as a stack of hot, fluffy pancakes topped with lots of honey layer will do more than make up for it. Be that as it may, we can't have you strain yourself during your recovery, so we'll handle everything that would normally fall under your purview for the time being. Well, whatever we can handle, that is. That's all very sensible, but there isn't much I can do. In that case, how about a short rub, Director? You could at least do it that much, right? A short rub, huh? Very well. It seems that the time has come to reveal the extraordinary Patrick powers I have developed by being forced to massage our hunkamized shoulders. Huh? You mean this is actually one of your special skills? Man, Director, it seems like there's nothing you can't do. Yes, well, it seems some Akamai are near the inner life, but I tend to stiff up a bit when something fierce, you see. When they go about saying things like, I'm here on the brink of shutting down, and yet my master's too cruel to give me a little shore rub. Oh, if only I had a kind master, well, within the earshot, well. Even the heart was cold-blooded mage can't help but be moved to act. So they worked out everything. Yeah, I love his homunculus. Yeah. Thanks for the backstory. Now, come on, let's see what you got. Alright, just sit back and relax and trust that both of your body and your soul is in good hands. Oh, that does feel like the pain's way of going. Good lord, woman, how can such small sources be stiff? Does the sector comes to being sedimentary? Wait, let's look at no, that's the. Well, looks like on the bright side, at least you're finally getting that tension out. It didn't work on my shoulders next, because mine's been stiff for freaking years. Now then, any chance of the in charge in the Stratus Captain Nemo? Not yet. My professional self is keeping an eye on the skies at all times, so far nothing. Of course, we need to run our lives the moment they detect anything unusual, so be ready. What about our chances of blocking another strike? 0. If she shoots again, we'll be 8 first before you can say prime. I see. Then I suppose there's nothing to be done but put on another pot of tea and wait for Mr. Tricon's Hawks team. Yes, hi. I'm Nemo, Professor, the literal brains behind the Captain Nemo. It didn't make sense to send Captain out just to collect nanomachines, so I was decided to come along instead. As you can see, I can handle myself quite equally well, indoor and outdoor situations like. I know I'm barefoot, but don't worry, I'm okay with it. Please don't mind me, I just go out about your business like you normally would. Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you. Once we pull the nav machines dispenser. The only thing left could be to collect the machines in the container I brought. I trust this goes without saying, but I really can't fight to save my life, so while I know that I told you not to mind me, I am hoping that you'll be sensitive enough to pick up on how I really feel. That said, please keep me safe. Don't worry, we know. Oh, he's blushing. Alright, you stay here and watch the ship while we're out. Okay, everyone, let's get going. Man, I thought we needed Orion for buff up with the nail machines, or are we just collecting everything in the dispensers and then just pumping them up like a booster shot or something? Okay, and I think this is pretty much like the last time where we have story and then we have and then we have like quests. Basically, this around the fire. Now, you there. You mean me? Yes, you. Who are you? If you're not going to be part of my, if you're going to be part of my crew, I figure I should probably know your name. I'm Mercado. Never heard of you. Well, that's fucking rude. That's so. And what's with that one sword? Don't tell me you have any other halfway decent weapons you can be using instead. At first I thought it might be to change it to a real sword when you actually make your known phantasm, but apparently not. None of your business. Besides, all the weapons are pretty much in the same way. You think, well, you're welcome to your opinion, but I think you might be in the overwhelming minority here. Take Atlantis. The bow she got from Artemis was easily the most prized possession. I found that out firsthand when she put me in an arm lock that nearly tore my arm out, three out of their sockets after I hid it under her bed as a prank. I mean, no wonder she fucking kicks him in his no phantasm. Yeah, what the fuck were you thinking, dude? Hey, don't knock on the thrill of the messing with someone else's prized possession until you tried it. You're terrible. I mean, I wouldn't mess with people, but I wouldn't fucking mess with the prized stuff. I mean, they're precious to them. It's like, I know, we've met at least once or someone who says such the same thing as Mercado. Let's see, who was it? You're thinking of Hector? Right, it was Hector. Well, I guess it might be this old man's opinion, but ultimately it doesn't matter what kind of weapon you use. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of work to be evolved and get ready to fight. But every weapon and piece of armor will fall apart eventually if you use them long enough. So instead of saying I won't use one particular weapon that you don't know how to handle anything else, well, you're not a real warrior in my book. The way I see it, the real warrior needs to be prolific in swords, spears, bows, axes, and everything, really. So basically, like a Mad Jack. That goes for Master Su. You can't always have a berserker in charge straight into the enemy and expect it to get far. If you don't have any weapons at all, you can't just give up your will to fight to stop trying new things. You need to keep your mind flexible, always thinking about what you need to do to win. It might be a hard first, but it gets easier the more you stick with it. This actually does have good valid points, I mean, you have to change like strategies and stuff. Now, then again, I've been using Dante Skies with this. Trying to catch up with the story as best as can. Besides, there's nothing harder than take them losing. No kidding. Hector was the hero really said that? That sounds exactly something you would say. Although that's not to say he's wrong. Of course, no doubt. I doubt any amount of will or resourcefulness is going to make much of a difference in this situation. That aside, this last of us really intriguing. You figured something out, Professor? You know, it's just easier to say to maintain my spiritual origin ever since I set foot on this island. And the original Captain Nemo is already back into his old self. Even after sustaining critical energies. Oh, that! It's probably the Theros at work. That's perfect, yes, but I can't along the fact that this last spell is absolutely steeped in magical energy. These last spells in the Tree of Ebony's Great don't resurrect the past. They're continuations of worlds that exist in the present day phenomena. In our world, the atmosphere's magical energy that is mana has been declining steadily since the AD era began. But in this world, it's almost absurd how much there is. It's practically everywhere you look on a level that would be unimaginable in proper human history. Most of our lost spells have brought plenty of magical energy to spare. But this is a completely different cycle. Hey, Jason, welcome in, man. Currently on section 9 at the moment. How's it going, and what section are you at? So, given how we are beings made of magical energy ourselves, it seems that we would be in such good condition here. And that's not all. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's like... Basically, it's like... The issue for right now is like, watching people do stories. It's like the risk of being spoiled, which... Kind of like, difficult to hang out with, like, people streaming up go at the moment. Because I'm actually feel like I'm a bit far behind with moving to the moving stuff. Yeah, it's basically because that and because I'm mostly busy with like moving stuff or things come up where I need to pack things up for stuff for like times when I have to stream. Although might have to help my mom pack up things for her to take down tomorrow to Lafayette. Because she might go in them. Yeah, everything's going fine. It's just right now we have like a month to basically get out of my house. Why did you start digging? Magical energy has been seeping into the soil. So much that if a servant were to bury themselves and up to their head and go to sleep, they would be able to remain active a significant amount of time without additional sources of magical energy. Oh, that's because basically we sold the house we have until like we have to get out of this house around the 7th of January, and then we go to our new place in Lafayette. And if we dig a little further, yeah, although right now all that's left is really just we need a reprisal at the moment. Well, it's actually my parents' house at the moment, but when we move down, it's like we'll have a bit of a bigger house. Although probably not the house that we wanted the first time, because basically what was good about that one is like basically my room and my parents' room would be like separated. It's like really it's like my room's like gonna be like next door, but thankfully it's like from the sounds of it's gonna be temporary. So. What's that? Yeah, I'm definitely excited though. It's like getting out of like a town that pretty much isn't much anyway, and then on top of that too, basically it's like a lot of game shops are down there, like much more things to do, much more rich history. Especially since one of my favorite Native Americans was also killed in the area too, so. Which I hope he actually comes to serve it too. Oh, thanks, Jason. What is it? Are the number of ways that islands typically form? But these appear to have formed around some sort of machine that is functioning. Yes, exactly. I'm not sure how, but why, but these remains have become the base of these islands. These islands then went on to spawn plants, animals, and eventually the entire civilization. Our overseas remains were purposed as weapons and armor and prosthetics, while a larger ones become more central parts of the village. I suspect the temples we've been visiting here were originally something that installed into these remains. This is to say, these ruins were actually spaceships or something. You look like... Oh, no problem, man. Yeah, I actually remember that too, earlier this year. Oh, thanks, man. You took the words out of my mouth. Is there something this is somewhat irritating? Well, hey, what's son? You know, what else you want the master to say? Anyway, also, by the way, Jason, you're a cool dude, too. Anyway, the spaceship's hot, and that's nuts. I wanted that to make this place full-blown ultimate world. Basically, yes, however, I'm still not sure how these spaceships tie into the Olympian gods. No problem. That's the biggest mystery confronting myself now. Even Triton is telling me I don't remember my fire being that mechanical. I'm sure that's one of the differences between ours and the this lost bus. Either way, it's got nothing to do with us. In adults, your academic pursuits, all you like once a week kick Odysseus' ass. You might be right, but I can't just not think about these things. That's my job as a professor, after all. On a different matter, it looks like Parfumo is on for us. There aren't many workers stationed here. At least that's where you usually shouldn't be. Who's ready? By all means. You are human after all, so you need to eat up and keep your strength. Oh, and Charlotte is fine. As my master, I think I prefer you call me that. Oh. Of course, that's why I think if you keep calling me Horde, that's fine. Actually, I prefer Charlotte. Much easier to pronounce, but not bad. Well, booze and it'll be even better. Absolutely not. I know. That was delicious, Horde. Thank you for the cooking. It was no trouble, especially with Mikado helping me out. I wouldn't mind cooking ever, you know. No, this is my job. This isn't much. I'm not much use in battle, after all. So that's the least I can do. I don't think that's true enough, but she's probably wouldn't even listen if I ever told her so. And hell, it's not like she's the only servant here with low self-esteem. At least she can use a knife. That's got to be better than me and my wizard. Gotcha. That's all I can think about to say. I can't keep up with even a single perfume remark. Never mind, just forget it. Hey, where's Shikasako? Oh, he said he was going to get some fresh air. Excuse me for a bit. Drake. Yo. I understand if you're feeling a bit bummed out over Rara being alone right now. Yeah, it's okay. How many of you join me, man? Appreciate it. What's the problem? Is it normal for people to be broken up when someone cared about their size? Marte? No, wait, that's not the right to use expression, is it? I just think it's funny to tell someone who's feeling sad to stop feeling sad. Actually, yeah, he is pretty right here. For a guy with lacking in social skills, he does have some good emotional intelligence. Don't get me wrong, if someone were to start whining in the middle of the battle, I'd be the first to slap some sense into them. But if you're not in the battle, you're feeling sad, then you'd say, go ahead and feel sad. You might be your master, but you're more than that. You're just a decent human being. Of course, you're gonna want to give grief for the dead. That's being said. Suffer to not answer summons so you can feel sad for them. Thinking how that lady used to be a pirate who's probably went around stealing and killing when she was alive, I guess she'd be getting to save humanity more than her than would be most other service. Well, not that I got any idea how pirates think. So as long as you don't forget about her, I bet that's all the more she needs. Yeah, makes sense. Crap, now what should I say? I kind of get a feeling that no matter what I say now, it's just going to make him feel worse. Could I tell him not feel bad of us because we're just bonds or something? Doesn't he want to find, is that too convincing? Man, this is so hard. Oh crap, I can't believe I just said that out loud. Yes, you're good, man. Yes, for sure. Well, hey, if you ever need to vent, I'm always here to happy to join you. Not that I'm an especially good talker or good listener. Pointless chit-chats just sound perfect. After all, I already have ways to have my life on this pointless stuff anyway. What's with that look? Oh, right. You're not too familiar with my legend, are you? Whoa. Don't worry. I didn't mean to offend off. Believe me, I get it. Still, I propose one's born story could be good for distraction. Used to be the king of some nation somewhere. At least I think I was. Now that I'm a servant, I can't even remember what it was called. Man, that sounds pretty cold when I put it like that, huh? Anyway, I gave up my claim to the throne and became an adventurer so I could finish my fire. That part was all fine. The problem is when I came to find the set of armor on one of my adventures, the armor was Hector's, one of the legendary heroes of the Trojan War, and the War of the Heroes out of the Wazoo. The armor belonged to the hero who made a name for himself by defending the city for years and right up to his death. So once I found that armor, a fairy talked to me into making a stupid pledge. I found that until I found Hector's sword, the legendary one-of-a-kind riddle, I would never wield another sword as long as I would. No, that's the thing. I did find it just like I wanted to, but there you are. Come on, Drakasak. You need to get plenty of sleep to make sure you're well rested now for tomorrow. All right. I guess we can finish the story later. But trust me, it's not much of a cliffhanger. Not that gets you spoilery, but I can tell you right now. It's with me being a dumbass. That's some big spoiler there. Is something wrong, Mr. Jason? I know the captains often tend to be on edge, but you look like seaweed that's been left out for the sun too long. You do look like the kind of pale. Are you feeling okay? I'm fine. It's nothing. All right, it's something. I've been getting the chills in the spine for some reason. Maybe I'm coming down with a cold. Yeah, but you're a servant. You don't get sick. Well, sure, but then how else do you explain these chills? Unless she's here. Oh, she's here. Woo. Woo. Medea, of course. Who else could it possibly mean? The most terrifying, ill-tempered person ever. The last person I want to make angry. Let alone be around when she is. Well, whose fault is that, man? I mean, if you just screw her over constantly and then made her, like, kill her own, like, brother, then yeah, it would. This shit wouldn't be as fucking scary. Oh, I don't even want to be around her as much as when she isn't angry. That's the who? Medea's a haughty queen of the four crowns. Is it only because of how you typically conduct yourself, Mr. Jason? Because you're putting my sea scum. Damn! Really? This is a makeup. This is a woman that once used a demon god power to make pancakes! Do you think I'm the problem? Hey, don't talk badly about Dutcheroo. She makes cute little demon pancakes. Yikes. Anyway, putting that outside, does that mean Medea's here? Because if she is, she would be a tremendous help to us. Ooh, alright now. All we got is this rider, me, and a saber, Jason, and assassin, Fronte, and a shielder, Mash. Although Mash is only the only shielder in FGO right now. So having a caster back as us from the rear could make this whole team stronger. Oh god, please no! Did it again. Just you know, if she tries to kill me the moment we see her, I'm running away and never looking back, got it? You're that worried about her this much, don't you think? Huh? Well, it's like there's some dynamic beast up ahead. Probably is a good idea to get your weapons right. Help us not Medea. Yeah, she's cute, adorable little Dodgeroo. A dynamic beast. Hey, she's not a dynamic beast. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You're supposed to make your wife happy, not angry. well, ex-wife, actually. Because he did basically abandon her to marry a woman to become a king. What's going on? Are we defending that cave? No, they're not. Take a look for the binoculars, Master. Yeah, they're trying to get in. Either way, it looks like it's safe bet that there's something in that cave. We'll probably want to see it for ourselves. Just say the word, Master, and we'll sneak up and take them by surprise. I just love how basically I adapted it and went from like Berserker to Warner. Okay. Let's see if Detaru is here. Nope. It'd be nice to see if her. Oh, hey, David. Basically, I have already rolled. But I'm thinking. Hey, thanks, Bimu, for the work. Also, shout out to Bimu guy. So she doesn't play FGO, but she plays a lot of variety games, and also does play games with her community as well. Also, the one that showed me this. Which guru was it? But yeah, to answer your question, David, I might be rolling for the GSR and then also
okay. No,
for a gang. But it depends on like how my moving situation goes. No problem, Eva. This just looks like the interior of the temples we've seen here. Strictly speaking, those aren't typically actually temples, and we are never used for worship. They're more like there's dispensing spices. The interior drum machine is all perfect and working order. Why are we able to get here when those dynamic beasts aren't? By the way, David, did you roll by chance? And if so, how did your rolls go? If not, if you are planning to roll, I wish you good luck with your roll. Although I thought the same thing, and I noticed a momentary flash of magical energy came in. But aside from that, this is Medea's doing. It looks like she put a battlefield that would keep out any unwanted visitors. While she is also making sure that automatically disengaging if someone from Shadia showed up. Or did I? Is that a letter? Yes, would you mind going back outside without me? Hold Super Iron with furry quartz you got from... Ooh, congrats, man! And I take it you're gonna apply more onto Arash. Like, try to bond up Arash to 12. Which is actually very respectable. I just want to read this in private. Alright, come on everyone, let's go then. Go on, this is time so wasting. Hey, Crade, wait. You okay? Of course I am, don't be ridiculous, now hurry up and go already. Okay. Now then. Hey, it's Satoru. Hello, I'm glad you're here. God, you scare me! Wait, what is this? Some sort of hologram? Or something? I put the lock on this letter to ensure that only you can read it, Lord Jason. Is everyone else gone? Yeah, they're gone. Why do you ask? Was this some kind of dig? Right, Lord Jason. I love you. I completely and brutally, boy, from the bottom of my heart. But of course, as all goes without saying, doesn't it? Yes, I know already. I wrote this right after you abandoned us. Yes, that's right. If you really listen, if I ever successfully made it to Olympus, or you're dead, or I'm dead. But either way, I have no regrets. I'm sure Hercules felt the same. Without this valiant sacrifice, we no, it wasn't just them. Everyone else is given all they have to their weapons, their wealth, and even their very selves to this fight. I don't know how many of us will make it to Olympus, but I'm going to do the best I can to save the world. And you know, Lord Jason, in spite of everything, I trust you completely. Oh, please. Well, no, when it comes to how you act around women as such, I don't trust you one bit. You tell, Medea. But I do not fully trust in your heroism, which is why I prefer an absolutely wonderful present for you. Oh? It's a mystic code I made just for you. Just put my heart and soul into it. Oh, interesting. Well, if it's nothing else, you can always wear a ridiculously prodigious talent when it came to magicraft. Very well then, I will accept this gift of yours. You'll find it inclusive in this, or the sharp can. Are you kidding me? What kind of idiotic effect is that? How could she have included at least halfway useful stuff? Well, I guess at least it's better than nothing, or is it? Expecting me to be somewhat dissatisfied with it, and for that, I'm sorry. Making that mystical really took a lot of effort. It's really the best I can do. Oh, wait, can I see? She looks so sickly, even in the hologram. Oh, and one more thing. I've left you some data on the islands you encounter up ahead. I think you'll find it useful. Oh yeah, honestly, it's most helpful thing I've gotten out of this whole mess by far. Frankly, she had included, but I don't know what the hell we're done. Very well, my beloved Lord Jason, and may your trade be blessed to go with good fortune. Ha! Good fortune, my ass. What god would go around handing out good fortune when it's the gods themselves are trying to destroy? Hercules and I will be showering blessings upon you. Oh, well, I guess in that case. Oh, and, I'm also requesting some of my love. What? That face. Welcome back, Jason. Good, you're all here. Take a good look at me. Huh? Have I been cursed or anything, have I? Yeah, so that there ended with some hell of a bombshell. No, you don't look any different to me. Of course, that might be because I'm not a caster. Yeah, this isn't detecting anything unusual either. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything either. I see, well, that's a relief. Well, at any rate, we got our next destination. We do? How do you know? Because Medea left me all the data on our islands. We have to add more people to our party, right? Then I've got our next step. Okay, we got an island there, but we're still trapped on this island. Death says, God of Blacksmith. He's also basically was the husband of Aphrodite until she basically cheated on him with Ares. And then he got like some very funny revenge. Lord Odysseus, is there something we need you to take a look at? Someone's been contacting us anonymously, and they've been just repeating words. This is Atlantis island over and over again. Is there even an island by the name of Atlantis? Send it over to me. Go on, you're all dismissed. Hello, my apologies for contacting you like this. I trust everything is going well on your end. I can say, I care for your taste and codes, Christina. I don't know what you were thinking, using facts that didn't happen in history as a cipher. I'm sorry about that, but you see, I wanted to ensure that this conversation remains strictly between us. As such, I hope you can understand why I wish to avoid using my personal line. I see, so what you want to keep whatever this is about secret from Olympus. What are you up to? I thought you and Zeus were submerged in or Silent allies. In fact, my understanding is that there's no one in all of Olympus who poses even a remote threat to you. True, but no one can ever be too careful. You may have authorization to command the armies at the moment. But for all we know, there could be someone outside the chain of command who wants to take control for themselves. That's why I'm taking these extra precautions. Does that mean you'll be willing to come here yourself? Alright, what can I do? I want you to know which island Shadia will be arriving at next, so I only need to teleport there once. You hardly need to fight them yourself. There simply isn't anywhere for them to flee on these Mars, and even if they were, they couldn't keep it up for too long. You haven't a prayer of setting foot on Olympus without facing me first. So why would you waste your time just to put yourself in harm's way? There's nothing wasteful about all this at all. As the leader of the Cypress, it's essential that I settle the matters with Shadia personally. I see, I don't take it as a sort to mix business with pleasure. You making a foolish, typically human decision, but if you're determined to go through with it, I have no reasons to stop you. I'll let you know that where Shadia is as soon as we confirm their location. Also, be quiet about among your servants. Yes, I would like to keep Keenest out of this, but do not worry. I'll be taking Suzuki along with for protection. Once are a magnificent divine spirits who know how to serve Olympus properly. Same cannot be said of Keenest. Yeah, Doc could diss about his waifu there. I'll keep my promise. No one besides me will know. Besides me will know you meant to come here. However, I did not promise to restrain anyone who might already be present. Christina certainly has terrible luck. I doubt as though that you would be here, even cross this mind, given how much you despise us. Yeah, I bet. Believe me, your face is the last thing I want to see right now. Man, did I pick a hell of a time to stop by and clean my spear? This is worse. This is the absolute goddamn worst. Terrible luck, I say? He's never had the luck on this side in his damn life. I have no interest in your or Christina's trust. If you have any objections to this argument, tell him yourself and leave me out of it. Oh, you better believe I'm gonna eject. I'm gonna reject my spear right through his goddamn head. I'm so pissed off that I heard turn straight only 2 more times. My ass, that son of a bitch is a freaking pain. But, what did you just say? You two minds for what? You wanna know what he told me when we first formed our contact? Fine. He said, my plan is perfect. I can already see how this will all end. I expect I will fight only 2 more times before Olympus is reborn. And one of those times is gonna be with those freaking weaklings. That goddamn bastard, that does it. I'm tired of playing nice. Christina can find out once he's taken care of shouting myself that I've wiped them from the face of the earth. He's fucking pissed. This is getting far more competitive than is necessary. Well, whoever finds the first, be my troops, Candace or Christina, it's clear that Shadia's days are numbered. I mean or not, I feel sorry for them. Okay. I mean, it's this island. Yeah, Odysseus does not mess around. Yo, how is he doing? Yeah, it's like, well, actually, that's the understatement, J-Sol. The minute he saw us there, he tried to pretty much throw like a whole army and then a nuke on top of us while we were like caught off guard. Alright, there should be something here on Damus's island that can lead us to the next lead. I see Orion will be coming with us this time. I'll do my best. Yes, we should all strive to do that. Talk about mismatch team up. Oh, it's the professor's coming with us, and she's actually kind of cute. You know, this island seems a lot more like the remains of the gods when... It does. Well, this as an island. Yes, it does. It's hard to walk on. Every step you take, it seems to be making a clanking sound. Yeah, it is definitely the best prepared. Well, at the moment too, Jason, I mean, we still have 7 that's coming out, and then I think for Sounds of it, Koya Sky in his last spell. Or I think them. Yeah, Emperor also did okay. I mean, he kind of shut us out. But yeah, I can see he could definitely get cocky because of like how easily he could have like obviously we conquered the world up in his lost belt, which ended up being his somewhat of his downfall. Assuming the Dia's intel is accurate, yes. Yeah, which is kind of a bit brutal even for her. It's like, sheesh. But yeah, she definitely know like how everyone suffered from Tammy when she was like messing around in China and in India. According to her, there's supposed to be an assassin somewhere on this island. An assassin, huh? Oh no, what if they end up taking my place on the team? Hey, they won't overtake you, Charlotte. Oh, nobody's taking over you for you. I mean, it's not like you're already help outside the anti-personnel combat anyway. Hey, look, I cook a queen and do laundry too. So does Mercado, and nobody has to remind him. That's me. Besides, it's not like I'm gonna do that sort of thing. Food isn't something you make, it's something you take. Thank you, man. God, Judas, the toughest one. Yeah, and then it's like top of that, he's like the most broken of like the Lost Bell gods. Well, Lost Bell Kings. You sound pretty... Yeah, he's a pretty stuck-up king. I am the king! Just so you remember, Jason, humble kings tend to be more successful than basically arrogant ones. Trust me, kind of coming from one that got the foes. You know what I'm talking about. Well, strictly speaking, until we ultimately failed to become king in none of us. No problem, man. And thanks you for dropping by, Jay. So, have a good one, and hope the rest of the Lost Belt goes smoothly for you. You just switched over to the royal like it was the most natural thing in the world. I used to be king too, for what it's worth. Really? I didn't know that. Well, I did end up spending half of my life traveling around, like some sort of adventure. An adventure? Oh, I like to sound that. I'd love to be one too. Okay, I'm shipping Ricardo and Charlotte like more heavily now. Adventure isn't the sort of thing you embark on by choice. It's just a world that we used to pretty up the idea of going down on an expected difficult path when you never know what may happen with your every step. Because without pretty enough, people would be so afraid to go down the path that they'd never take a single step onto it. There's a lot more substance to that argument than I was suspecting. And since one could certainly make a claim that describing an ordeal as an adventure is the truth. It definitely sounds like something he's to say. Me? Well, the reward is at the end of my adventure was a parade of dancing beauties. So it was a treasure well worth risking my life for. Really? I can't say I see any value in the treasure that isn't wealth, fame, or status. Well, there is! If you say so. Gosh, everything... Even though you two are both Greek heroes, you can be maybe more different. You can say that again. Don't want me with the likes of him, Grande. He's just a wild beast while I'm a bona fide royalty. You're both fucking womanizer, so yeah. May have a moment of your time. Holmes? I'm breaking our no transmission, if possible rule, because I'm afraid we have something in an emergency. We detected a striking number of hostiles from the dwindling to a large size, not far from your coast, so I urge you to take all the reasonable precautions. Alright, we're leaving. That was so fast, so I guess I better be safe than sorry. What's the point of adding another servant to our ranks if we all die before we can do anything with them? It's a safe bet that our destination lies in the same direction as all those enemies. How do I know? Because my gut's telling me that's how this is all fated to go. Why don't we just take a little peek to see what's happening? Like, see what things are like here. I can't say I recommend that course of action, but I suppose the necessity is a choice. I mean, that is true what Jason and Holmes are saying, but I mean, are you not forget? I mean, the common chimeras and lemmings are wandering around here are bound to be stronger thanks to the Thea's around that. Yeah, so what happens if the whole swarm of them catches up with us? Agreed, the most ferociously agreed. Let sleeping chimeras lie and all that. Jason, there's a 100% is 100% right. Let's just turn around and go straight back to the way we came and pretend we never saw this island. What's that, my round-trod companion? Patriot, I think you and I are going to get along just fine. No, they kind of do seem like cut from the same cloth in a sense. No, Master, I'm surprised that you all stress your boss is under. It hasn't helped him use any rate. Yeah, actually, you gain more weight if you're stressed. Oh. I mean, heck, there's such a thing called stressing too. I mean, I should know. There you have it, Drakasak. Now it's the period and I have hashed things out. All that's left to us is to leave. Aw. I was looking forward to meeting the number assassin. I thought we might hit it off. That's odd. The hostiles are leaving the area at a certain place. Perhaps they are detecting something of interest elsewhere, something chased them away. Or what could have happened. Go ahead and see for yourselves. Well, if these creatures are gone now, I have no issue in proceeding our current path. Although I am a little worried about all this. I mean, something seems off. Got it. Alright then, let's go see what this assassin person is like. Professor? Yes, I think so. I'm sorry. I must have stepped in something slippy. Clumsy fool. Does that matter how slipping to the ground may be? A true lover would never... Never what? Even the greatest of heroes suffer from dumb side. Sure, whatever you can. Bullshit. But the fact is that they are always be able to pick themselves up back when it again makes them heroes. Well, I can't believe it. He managed to spin the fall like that into a lesson of heroism. Yeah, we have to watch ourselves here. Yes, Master. I'll do best to be careful not to stumble. Dynamic beast. You guys stumble too? Okay. Did someone put a curse on the island to make everyone just stumble down and just fall flat first on their face or something? Maybe it's Diaz. Diaz was on this island and did something so he just mess with Jason. Oh, I'm gonna be on McBeast. I could definitely see that being her. You know, if Jason's like a prankster, why not Medea? Okay, so basically either we get debuffed or basically Rimini gets debuffed. Kinda like the RNG you like a fight of this. Though I actually did remember I got buffed for like her MP. I didn't look too much into it though, but apparently it can actually help also for farming too. Although then again, it's like if you do use it, it's like this makes things kind of slow. that was a difficult part, although not for the usual reason. There's something about slipping that really causes you to show up, if you know what I mean. Let's check how many times it's. It must be nice being the one who just gives orders. You never have to worry about literally falling down on the job. No, all that slipping is someone rearranged my handsome face into a beer's mug. Dude, that's all on your own. Look, I'm a simple man with a simple goals. In the future, I just want to be a pan so that women everywhere will love me. Is that so wrong? I'm hurrying all over, and that's not even getting the blow to my pride. It's not how often you fall. I guess it's where your glasses remain intact. Well, at least we're done for here for now. Might as well keep it going. Ow. Seriously, right. Okay, now that the stairs are lifted, let's keep going for your other side. Here, Massa, let me help you out. Also, Jason, I would probably shut it because I feel like you're gonna probably trip and fall in like 10 seconds. No. As a servant, it's the least I can do. Shut up, Jason. Yeah, I agree with, I'm gonna start. Ouch, that is harsh coming from you. Shut up, Jason. God. This is gonna be like, basically Yu-Gi-Oh! On Bridge, where we're saying, shut up. Just to say, shut up, Mokuba. Then again, there's like one, they were making fun of like this one movie where when Shinji talked, people would just say, shut up Shinji for like an anime convention for Neon Evagon. Yikes, this is hell happened here? Although I do hope for Gen Con next year we'll actually be able to go. So long as like no new variants or new viruses to show up. Even though my gut feelings tell me they would, but... Wait, there's something else here that's been destroyed. What are these things? At Quest, it looked like some kind of defense weaponry. Maybe all the monster horde wrecked this place and moved on once it got bored. Alright, let's stay here and keep a lookout. The rest of you, go get those damn machines and get out. Understood. Thank you, Jason. Maybe when they wrecked everything, it also affected the gravity of everything too. Which explains why we keep following. Material here still seems intact. There's something a little different about this place compared to the ones that earlier. It looks like there's... What's this? Looks like some sort of nameplate. At first blush, these would appear to be ancient Greek letters, but they are just not enough quality. We need more samples. There's anything we can use to represent these letters. I'll go. Don't think I'll be much use for anything else here, so I'll see if I can find anything related to these numbers. In the meantime, there's no reason to wait. Let's say use the house she's out. Alright, then I'll go ahead and burst out my usual workaround. Huh? Intruders detected in the there's from a supply system. Proceed to eliminate. Uh-oh, that can't be good. Yeah, that's another statement. The siren seems to be where some functional models of those effective weapons we saw earlier. Crap, this is all my fault, is it? This is so embarrassing I could die. Hey, it's not your fault, man. You didn't know this would happen. We're so used to everything else, like, working properly. Understood. Right, we're true, but we're also sorry we have to do this. We're not going to let that stop us from eliminating you. Yeah, I'm actually wondering what kind of like classes will be available for Gen Con. Maybe something for like, see if I'll maybe like go into like another Twitch meetup thing. Guess there were like actually a couple for Twitch, so. Although maybe in the future, maybe I'll probably host like a class or something, because I do have some experience for it, like, and I have like fairly my success and my failure kind of stuff, so But again, it's like, especially since I'm like one of those people that are like, you learn more from failing than you do like from succeeding. Because the failure, you're just self-reflecting, you're just going like, what's going on? While success is like, you take pride in the fact that it worked and everything. And for the most part, some people wouldn't be inclined to actually stop and think like, what made you successful and what could you have actually done to improve on that success. Yeah. As far as the okay, one last unit. Yeah, probably should have brought Doc Reaper. This. I'll probably switch things up once we get to the next chapter. Oh, yep. That's awesome. Just what I like. Nice, easy battle. They look like in the those. Hey, look in the direction those things came from. There's a whole new passageway. Well, I'm going to go see what's inside it. I mean, Jason says there's supposed to be a servant in somewhere on this island. That's true, but I don't see any other servants anywhere. Then again, since they're assassins, they could just be concealed in their presence. You stay close to Master Mash. I'm gonna go scout ahead. Understood. Yeah, man, this temple's a lot bigger than I thought. Can't even see where this passageway ends from here. Roger that. Well, I can't believe how spacious it is in here. It is, isn't it? No, I'm not seeing anything in particular unusual as big as this place is. Yeah, I just walked around the whole place. I didn't see anything ever. Well, at least we can get a little rest, right? Sit down for a bit then. Whoa, what the fuck? I think that stream literally just cleared my blood. What is the master? What the hand? Keep it down. Wait. Where am I? Who am I? And why the fuck are you buried in the ground? Alright, I came to tell if this is it. That must be in the ground. It lives! Then the answer is easy. Joshua Ninja Art, Earth Evasion. That feels good. Brief air. Worldly air. Brief worldly air again. I guess we found the assassin. Hey, there's Yami. Bingo, you got it. Wait, that must mean you're Frashadia. So, why are you buried in dirt? That I was hibernating. I never heard a servant hibernating before. Well, it's not because I'm a servant, more so as it's because the Theos, something or another. Theos Hermonia? That's the one. At any rate, the servant soon went on ahead to the Olympus asked me to stay behind and wait for you all here. They said they have left enough information as though that you would be certain to make your way to your adventure. I see. Well, this does explain why she was on rate up. Well, what the? This destruction is horrific. What happened here? Well, we did. I see. So you got an error when you tried to acquire the Theo's Cornelia by force. Are you sure? Are you the nerve servant? Are you the assassin? May I ask you who these people are? This is Professor Nemo. I see, forget my saying so, but you do not appear to be much of a fighter. You're right, I'm not. My role is strictly analytical. And I guess I should probably introduce myself too. I'm Ricardo. I'm called Chiome. She certainly talks kind of stiff. I can't tell if she is her way of being polite or she's mocking me somehow. Oh, well, I guess there's no sense to worry about it too much. While you're back here, we found a few more data points for the gameplay we saw earlier. You're not going to believe this. It turns out this symbol is actually... So this symbol belongs to Lord Atlantis. Pat her on the head. Ouch, that's when she was about to make a huge announcement. This Xiaomi lady goes on to steal her thunder. I know that she must have a feeling all too well too. Wait, just a moment, please. Isn't Hephaestus the one who developed Olympus? Yes. And ex-husband of Aphrodite and basically hates his martyrs. Guts, so I'm confused. Did Lord Jason not explain the situation to you? Oh right, I see. Things must have been really adjusted to if information would only be a waste once the game to assemble. First, let's call for Lord Jason. You shouldn't be present for this discussion. Okay, I'll go get him right away. Alright, what's this all about? Why did you want me to come inside? Yeah, my head! Hello, Lord Jason. Long time no see. Then again, it's been difficult for me to keep track as of late, so maybe this hasn't been such a long time. Yeah, there's a Suki Chiome. Right, this is Hephaestus' temple. Will you be so kind to explain the situation to Shadia? What do you do myself, but everything here is, well, Greek to me. Quite literally. So, I'm just a guide now. Is that it? Fine. I'll do it. Nemo, go ahead and open the line with the Shalbor. Don't worry, this place is clean. Hey guys, what's up? All your files are green, so I'm guessing nobody's injured or anything. Well... An anti-wiretap bound the field, huh? Yes, well... It's because we didn't know if you lot would be able to make it here at all. We couldn't let this situation get any worse thanks to some idiot who couldn't even get to spar after all. You don't mince words, do you? Here you can start by taking a look at this. Let's see. Good, everything's still working and we got 3 backups in place too. They definitely did favor being safe over being sorry. I take it your memories were sealed away prior to reaching this temple. Not exactly, just more like my brain is forced to download the information I need to get here. Basically, I know how to clean the logs, check the logs of all the servers who have been here and see if they've never been here myself. There we go, I'll go second play it now. Quick request received from Hephaestus Consul. Actually, Master out of presentation. Please keep the Master in the designated position. Do I just have to stand here? That's right. Scan complete. Anthos group. Human of proper human history. Forming master contract via command seal. Speak your name to confirm. Rakaz Sahak. Rakaz Sahak. Authorization complete. Initiating prior visit support mission. Uploading holographic data. Partial data encryption. Partial data corruption. Reconstructing with substitute data. Initiating playback. There we go. We'll start with the recording now. Hello, Shadia. I am an anonymous. I am everyone and no one.
Suck the timeless come.
Hey, Ryu. Thanks for the raid, man. Shout out to Ryu, guys. He plays FGO as well. He also does Yu-Gi-Oh! In addition as well.
And it looks like my good luck
Hey, you
is
say?
still going strong.
Fuck you, Masashi!
Okay, that was an interesting clip. But yeah, it's going good on the last part for Section 10 at the moment. How's things on your end, and how goes the Lost Belt as well? And also, welcome, and you say too, how was... Yeah, that clip is hilarious. But yeah, how's things going for you too, you say, in terms of like the Lost Belts? We should keep our true names a secret. You're starting Lost Belt 5 tomorrow. Okay, gotcha. Let's just say you're gonna be in for a bit of surprise. Although, definitely want to get check around because I want to see your reaction to a certain portion of it. Just playing Halo for a bit. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, how is Halo Infinite? I heard it's like free to play for like the multiplayer session, so I think I'll probably do that. Maybe once we get finished moving. I'll change the way I speak to you. I am Archer, just Archer. Indeed. If the data about this were to be leaked, it would put us in great danger at Atlantis. I could don't know. Want to say hi? Oh, thanks, man, and thanks for the raid, man. Much appreciated. Multiplayer is free to play the command pit. Oh, gotcha. I mean, I probably might do that because I pick it up for like Xbox. Because yeah, thinking of like getting like a Series S. However, we understand we cannot remain anonymous when we speak your touch, so one of us will need to reveal their true name. I guess at least me then. Oh, what's that to you? No, Lord Jason is with them. It won't be much of a secret that I was here too. I am Medea, a student of the god Recta. I guess I'll go ahead and reveal my true name too then. I'm Sashikata Toki. Ready and golden. Hey, golden boy. We can find a Series X somewhere near this original RC, then yeah, I'll get one. Yeah, but personally, I just want to get like a S at them on, but since I can, some of the games I could probably get for like a PS4 that I want, but. But yeah, at least the S is like, actually does have some value to it. But let's just keep it between you. Yeah, the rest of the better stay anonymous. You think so? Sometimes with information, the timing can be just as important as the information itself. Alright, I don't know anything about this sort of thing, so if you're sure, then I'll take your word for it. Although, hopefully like next year, the Series X and then the PlayStation 5 will finally be out of the hands of the scalpers, or at least something happens that causes the scalpers to panic and then like reduce their price and then just try to get as many out of their hands as possible. Right, Shadia, let's begin in earnest. We don't know how you got here or who you may have with you, but for the purpose of this discussion, we assume you have a decent level of both equipment and servants. And now I expect you to have discovered that this Lost Boat is probably the strongest and most habitable of all the Lost Boats we've seen so far. I suspect you have a decent idea the situation here thanks to your interactions with the Atlanteans. But let's go over now anyway, just to be sure we're on the same page. It all started 14,000 years ago. Fascinating. I thought the Indian Lost Boats, like their versions, from proper human history was the first in the past, but this one was beyond that. 14,000 years ago, in proper human history's timeline, all the gods who lived on Atlantis were killed. Some believe it was a white titan that has something to do with it, their minds, but the truth is that nobody knows for sure. White titan that goes by the name of Attila. However, the remains of Atlantis' civilization essentially made their way to Greece, eventually becoming the mythology of the gods of Olympus as we know them. Putting aside the matter of what the Olympus was like in the proper human history for now, Suffice to say that in this lost world, the gods survived. The ones who lived in Atlantis continued to flourish, especially go on to build Olympus on their own. But it appears that apparently that wasn't all peaceful. Once the Titan no longer preserves a fast, rip game for a form between several of the Gulf Olympians. We don't know why, but frankly it doesn't matter. That they're all probably just arguing about who to side with. Of course, that is a conflict that never happened in human history since none of the gods existed by this point. Yeah, although, then again, the Greek gods tend to be a bunch of fucking jerk asses, so pretty much it makes sense that they come to this. At any rate, the Olympic gods fought amongst themselves, and then one side went to rule Atlantis. And as faith of the gods continued, the concept of what the gods were gradually began to change. On average, the people of Atlantis lived for about 800 years. However, they choose to continue to wait for the gods who abandoned them. In fact, they are so fiercely devoted that they have no qualms about sacrificing their lives for the gods. However, the gods who lost the battle survived. What? Hephaestus, the god of the forge, is right here, right now. In this encrypted connection. Well, hopefully Hephaestus will help us because he's like one of the better gods along with Hades, although he's pretty much get screwed over. Activating atomic response movement. If this system's been activated, this must mean I was destroyed. Lord Hephaestus, this is I, Miche Giome. Please answer me. The data I need to answer your queries as query has been lost. Recent the head unit where my database was stored has been divided. Recent a strike that has severed my head unit during battle. 56.4% of the data is stolen by Olympus, connecting Prometheus for assistance. The Demiford Zeus went berserk. Instead of ending the age of gods, he chose to remain as destroyer. Some gods support his decision, some gods oppose it. There were thoughts, theories, rifts, and the 12 gods' opposing sides became more entrenched. There was a war, a great war on Olympus that began years ago. The following 6 units were destroyed. Hephaestus, Athena, Apollo, Hades, Acessa, and Ares. Well, it's Hephaestus gets to laugh at the fact that, yeah, Ares is gets taken down with him. Well, it sucks for Ares, though. Oh, and Hades. The following 6 units to continue to rule Olympus. Zeus, Artemis, Hera, Demeter, Poseidon, and Aphrodite. There is a meaning in my insistence. The Hephaestus fortitude remains partially intact. Wait, does that mean Almine? For Hephaestus, allow me to assert I can understand you. I presume we need your help in order to help fill this Lost World Street of Emptiness. However, you were destroyed in a war that took place thousands of years ago. And the majority of your branches foraging abilities now are lying in Olympus' hands. That being said, are you still capable of some manner of fortitude with functionalities relating to you? Do I have it right? That is most correct, with one exception. The strike that severed my brain and the thief left half my unit took place within the last year. These acts were performed by a servant lying with Olympus. Yeah, which servant? The servant managed to cut through a god of this side with a single strike. Well, don't be shy, man. Tell us, what is the world was the servant like? The answer to that question has been lost. The consequence of damage to my memory storage. Do you have any other questions? Kind of surprised it doesn't seem to care more about the servant who literally cut him down to size. I suppose that is simply how the gods think or rare the machines, as we should prefer to say in this case. Seems that all the valuable data more than memories are functioning over data. Yeah, how can we defeat Artemis? 1 ore resources insignificant. Indigenous life forms incompatible. At present, there is no weaponry on Earth capable of destroying Artemis. Calculating the amount of theories required to reinforce the base of power is significant calculation error. So not even the nanomachines will be enough. Are you saying that there's no other substance in the world capable of destroying Artemis? Affirmative. I request that you search for an object destination to define construct. Only weapon that has been embedded with a capacity high ranking. The divine spirit can destroy armors. Yeah, what's the divine construct? There's a few servants with no fantasies that fall under the category. They've described them loosely. Their weapons or armor that were ever granted somebody by a god of myth, or that they're in part of the great legend, or were crystallized with national law of the heart of the planet before being further refined. According to the battle records you presumed, Mr. Chicago, the dark saber that you encountered in Fuki used a known fan system that itself was a construct. Suffice to say that defined constructs are very rare, incredibly powerful things. Which leads me to the conclusion that we have a little hope of really finding any servant besides such devices. There is one servant in Atlantis who matches those criteria. True name? Achilles. Right, there's the hero of the Trojan War. Good point. You could easily see the guy like Achilles have a divine construct or two on him. It's probably a lancer. Wait, what if he's a rider? Crap, does that mean I might be out of job soon? I can reforge his shield and armor into a noble phantasm capable of destroying the god. I see, so you were the one to forge them in the first place. The reforged them should be well within your abilities. So that's how it is, huh? But okay, the important thing is that someone can bring Artemis down. It doesn't necessarily have to be me. Not really, if I'm being honest. I never wanted to place this responsibility off anyone else, but I also said pay for well without the defined construct. There's only so much I can do. All it remains now is a little matter of convincing him to cooperate with us. I believe that will be where you come in, Master. We still have no idea what sort of hero he is, after all. I don't know. Lester says after he won the duel against Hector, he tied the body to his chariot and dragged it around for kicks. And if that was true, he could be too awesome. God damn, Achilles. A bit overkill, isn't it? Then again, it's like Billy did that kind of same shit with their fascist dictator, so I'm not saying that because I'm worried about him. Despite seeing me as right, of course I'm not all. At any rate, it would seem that Achilles are the next goal. Don't know, suppose you would happen to know his whereabouts as well, would you, Sir Augustus? I do. I have just uploaded the corresponding map ticket. Oh, that's nice. Don't mind if we do. See, there's a bunch of other data here as well. Don't you mind if we use it all? That too. I do not. Come to think of it, we still don't have any experiment from the Septal since we got an error when we tried to take it earlier. I have free register as valid users. There's no longer any issues. That does mean that we're okay if you take the Theos from around that now? Affirmative. Theos improved durability. Oh, really nice. And what are we waiting for? There's only enough for 2 servants left. Damn, so we don't have enough to go around for everyone then. I need it to reverse the narrative, so the one portion accounts so far, so who do we choose to get there? I'll pass. I don't think any doubt with my durability will make me any more useful, sir. I've already acquired Lord Festus's Marina myself. Looks like it's all yours then, Orion. I don't know if that was original. That was original plan. But a second bot, I'll pass you. I guess you could say I'm a hunter's intuition warning me against it. Besides, I've already got a durability. Then you should take it, Lord Macaro, since you're always fighting on the front line. Yeah, go for it, man. I just hope you don't regret this. Okay, I'm ready. If I might ask you something else, Sir Festus. Do you, the other 12 Olympians, all possess similar characteristics as you? They are all able to impart abilities similar to authority. For example, Athena Firminia improves overall combat ability and imbued recipient combat related skills. Makes sense that she is the goddess of defensive war. Hades Rama provide recipient with pseudo immortality. Also makes sense that he is a god of death. This Rama improve abilities across the board. Poseidon Armenia improve combat ability at seas. Alert. Hades, Apollo, and Acessa and Ares Media no longer exists, as recall. Media means legacy in Greece, and as far as I know, you're still very much alive right now. Okay, I think I'm just gonna call it legacy. I think these nanomachines are legacy once it became clear that we have become stagnant. Even after 10,000 years, we were unable to create the next generation Assia that could replace the nanomachines. That was our limit, the point where the gods outlived their usefulness. Does it effectively died at that point? I thought the name would be filling. I see. Can I ask you something too? Master? I think Hephaestus is waiting for you to ask the question. Yeah, why are you going so far to help us? Unknown. Insignificant data to respond to query due to damage to the head unit. Yeah, what's your best skin? An answer based on limited range data because it's rational. Having indigenous life forms live independently is more efficient to use energy than ruling over them. Current Olympus is inefficient. Things are inefficient should disappear. That is my answer. I see a rational response indeed. By indigenous life forms, I'm assuming you mean humans? Correct. Festus's actions are more motivated by neither statement nor emotion. Once he's concluded that his entire enemies were behaving irrationally, he simply chose to side with us. That's pretty much how all the Olympus gods were built. Although there's definitely much more than mechanical about that in this last spell. But well then, putting Artemis aside for a moment, that still leaves our two obstacles in the way. Namely, Odysseus' army is besides. Any information you share on either would be greatly appreciated. Recent data on Odysseus' army. This army appears to be a draft of people of Atlantis and enjoying, and rapidly improves their capabilities. Data on Odysseus is not available. Doesn't have anything on him. Exiting data is risky. I do not recommend it. I expected accessing data on Olympus would open them up to being hacked. Attempting to access data on Odysseus' army is primary weapon. Ensure the success. The data? Isn't the Diamic beast that gave birth to Cerberus in the Greek mythology? The one with the woman's head and the snake's body? Yomi does not like to look at that. Master, it looks like that Tiamat. Unclear. There is evidence that proper human history where re-references its inspiration was given to Thea's Hermenia to let mass-produce Neamic beasts. This accounts for the significant increase in the Neamic beast population on the island. Just had a thought. I saw in our records that an enormous Neamic beast attacked us while we were for Skyview. Did that ancient Dea creature produce that one too? Isn't it Dea unable to answer? Okay, if you don't know for sure, even a guess would be fine. Please tell us, Hephaestus. According to ancient Dea's certifications, is capable of mass-producing everything from small to enormous Neamic beasts. Considering it was made for the purpose of eradicating Shadia, there is a strong possibility that it produced an enormous Neamic beast that attacked you. Yes, well, thank you for the self-inducing answer. I was saying destroying ancient Dea would lead to the destruction of the Odysseus army. Something's wrong, Shami? Oh no, I'm alright. I simply have some mixed feelings about the fact that this creature is part snake. I too carry serpent's curse in my body, you see. Oh wow, I had no idea. At least the snakes are cute, right? Indeed, as I am, of course. That's true. You're downright adorable. I suppose that's what I get for trying to make a joke. Attempting to access data on Poseidon's success. Damage to head unit detected. Poseidon is no longer capable of logical thought. So he's just basically gone on to being a rampaging, raping monster. Isn't he? But then again, that was Poseidon in general. So I guess even before getting brain damaged. It's like Poseidon's still Poseidon. This is now simply a defensive system that attacks anything invading its territory. Memories, records, emotions, feelings. Everything gone, erased, destroyed. Evasion impossible, conflict inevitable. Advice for best course of action. Hit him with everything you got. Recommend downloading data about his weak points to find cores. That's pretty straightforward. I guess we can't worry about design there. That way we can't go all God War free on his butt. There's the Master. Then where should we begin? Alright, we start by looking for Achilles and see if we can convince him to join us. And I will use my forge to integrate weaponing. Does that mean we need to come back here then? Negative. My forge unit exists as a separate safer location. Sending coordinate data, you'll be able to extract it once you encounter Achilles. I see, so it operates the same coordinates as the force spring down. I have no more information you can disclose this time. This is a system shutdown. But he just says what he wants and takes his leave. As he squeezes, huh? I swear, there's nothing more stuck up and selfish and mechanical than a god. Hey, at least he's like a chill god. At times like this, it's best to take the dose of new information one piece at a time. We certainly can't expect your guys lock to juggle it all at once. Rather that is looking heads at Inkle. We should start by examining your current position and take care of your steps forward this time. First, look for kills when you can see what comes after. Next after that. Sounds good. Hey, welcome back. Looks like you got what you came for. Yes, we did. Hey, just the joy of radiating from your smile face is enough to make me want to burst into song. Luscious bangs, hidden eyes, yo, hey. Yo, hey. Not you too, master. Now, Fu is pressing his face into my back with his surprised voice. What is that about? Finish analyzing the Ephes Gramminia. They're just as amazing as you expect. There are very clear differences between them and the general type. Interesting, what sort of differences are we talking about here? In addition to improving the durability, the Hepsis types also seem to enhance functions related to smithing. Specifically, all things metalworking and imbuing metal-specific properties, so we can fix our ships. For starters, I think we can help us significantly enhance its cooking ability. Once we're able to prove upon its ability to conceal us, we're able to evade or miss the surveillance, which will in turn let us move from island to island very safely. What do you think, Master? Sounds good to me. Right, leave it to me. I'll be working on the new safety features and things like that. That sounds almost reassuring. In that case, homies, have at it. At last, now I will have to take ulcer pills every time we go under to another island. Right? I think so. Alright, next step, Theseus Island, where we'll find Achilles. Theseus, huh? Though he's on the island named after his mother. Okay. And see what time. I think I'll call it here. I'll probably start this on tomorrow, and if I don't have able to do stream tomorrow due to like moving, I will see about doing this on Saturday morning, which will definitely be an interesting thing to wake up to. But yeah, guys, stick around. We are going to find someone to raid. And let's see. Ooh, Soul is on. He's also does FGO at the moment. Yeah, he's also a pretty chill guy to actually hang around with. And also another fellow dragon in addition to. He also plays Dark Souls among other things as well, along with and Minecraft as well. So make sure to check him out. Well, morals, I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you Saturday morning. This is your Demon Lord Draconic Sock. Sign off. Have a good one. Good luck with LB5 and before the Xmas laws, and enjoy Soul Rock Dragon stream. Later.